Long before money was matter, it was movement. And it was a current like water returning to and from the sea. But somewhere along the way, this current gets interrupted and our belief gets stifled. And let me tell you, belief is the true economy. And I know personally that the body does not lie. Now, we may say that we want wealth and we may even be planning for it, but think about what happens when you look at your paycheck. What happens when you look at your bank account? Does your chest tighten? Does your jaw start to clench? Is your stomach feeling all twisted when you think about the rising prices, when you think about vanishing benefits, or when you're thinking about where the heck am I even going to get more of this stuff, right? Now, maybe you're on the other end and you're the high earning overgiver. Maybe you're the exceptionally paid consumer, so you're buying up everything. The bottom line is you're bringing in a whole bunch, but you still feel strained. And that too is part of this story. Now, none of this makes anybody flawed, okay? It's not what's wrong with you, it's what's strong with you. These are just signals. And these are signs that our nervous system is running on the frequency of fear. And I know you heard that before, but external strategies like budgeting, they don't work until the inner vessel feels safe to hold more. Okay, and it's not just about mindset, it's about energy. And we're either tuned into it or we're getting static. Okay, that's the nervous system literacy. So the truth is, if you don't feel safe with $100, you're not going to feel safe with 10,000, because it's really not about the amount, it's about the imprint. And these imprints you've lived with since childhood without noticing. That's why some people unravel when abundance arrives too quickly. It just starts slipping right through their hands, okay? Not because they're unworthy, but because the energetic vessel is not prepared. So this week, I want to start where all the healing begins, with a whole bunch of awareness, and we're going to try to shut out that shame, okay? Instead, we're going to treat this with the frequency of love and not try to force it, right? Because once our system starts to feel safe with wealth, that's when wealth actually stays. That's when behavior pattern changes. And that's what we mean when we say, he that is faithful with little is faithful with much. It's the behavior pattern. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about micro budgeting, because it's not about control. That's going to be about clarity, okay, and building trust with yourself, and literally building that trust $1 at a time. And I've had folk tell me, oh, I only have $5, right? And I have personally learned that each of those dollars count. So we're just going to focus on essentials, self-love, and the future you, okay? And that's all it really takes to begin moving again and getting into that flow, okay? Getting into that frequency of flow. And I want you to remember that your soul is sacred. So we're going to start where we are, okay? And honor our current soul. And that will teach us what our roots need. So this week, I'm leaving you with a guide and a free worksheet. Just go ahead and tap the link in the caption, and let's start budgeting from love and not lack. And if you find that the worksheet doesn't quite necessarily fit your needs, maybe there's someone that you know that you can share it with. Looking forward to see you in session 2.